June 24, the world discovered that Russian mercenary Wagner group had taken control of Rostov-on-Don and was marching towards Moscow. The mutiny was led by the group's commander, Yevgeny Prigozhin. Putin came on Russian television and accused Prigozhin of treason.
Those who organized and prepared this rebellion, those who put up weapons against their fellow comrades, they have betrayed Russia and they will be held accountable for that.
200 kilometers from Moscow, the armed uprising came to a dramatic end. Since then, an eerie calm has now fallen on Russia. The man who led the insurrection has gone quiet. The Russian president has also not been seen in public since his televised address on Saturday. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, whose ouster was one of the chief demands of Prigozhin, was seen flying a helicopter and meeting troops. The mutiny marked the biggest challenge to President Vladimir Putin in more than 20 years of rule.
Putin is definitely much diminished. The Russian military, and this is of significance as far as Ukraine is concerned, is clearly in some disarray. And Prigozhin, well, apparently he's left the stage to go to Belarus. But is that the end of Prigozhin and the Wagner group?
The West says the armed rebellion shows real cracks in Putin's authority.
This whole episode has sowed really profound anxiety across Russia's elites. It's one more example after the launching of the invasion against Ukraine itself and the disastrous conduct of the war. One more example of Putin just being out of time and having consistently poor judgment and making mistakes. And the history of other times and places shows that an apparently very, very strong personalistic leader of the Putin type can, with great suddenness, lose authority and power if a critical mass of elites cease to have confidence in his ability to keep the ship of state going and to protect their interests.
But there is a different theory too, that actually Putin's image has got reinforced because the Russian people value the fact that Putin as the leader was able to resolve such a complicated situation without bloodshed. So what happens next? Do Wagner soldiers go back to invading Ukraine? For now, only those members of the Wagner group who get a contract with the Defense Ministry will be able to fight.
The fact that he's gone to Belarus is, I think, a matter of some concern. Now, what we don't know, but we'll discover in the next hours and days, is whether how many of his fighters have actually gone with him. Because if he has gone to Belarus and has kept an effective fighting force around him, then he presents a threat again to the Ukrainian flank closest to Kyiv, which is where all this began on the 24th of February last year.
Whatever happens next, one thing is for sure, Russia has a big headache on its hands. Bureau Report, India Today.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.